If you do what everyone else does, you'll get what everyone else gets. I don't watch marathons that very often, nor do I time travel a lot, which is sad because if I could, I would like to go back to the marathon event in St. Louis in 1904. If you haven't heard of those events, there are many YouTube videos going through the crazy things taking place during that event. I highly recommend watching it. Another video I keep coming back to is Ossiman Reviews and his commentary on the 2002 Salt Lake City Winter Olympics speed skating event. On the final lap, one of the leading skaters falls over, causing a chain reaction where they all trip and fall, except for one. The Australian speed skater, who had been lagging far behind the crowd, is unaffected, and he can then glide past everyone else, grabbing first place. A common phrase in sports is, "May the best man win." Those previously mentioned events, they are fun and exciting to watch, but they are not examples of the best man winning. Competitive sports usually centers around the athletes performing feats of strength, speed, skill, endurance, or agility. And the winner is supposed to be the one who is the best in their respective field. So in a weightlifting contest, you would assume the winner is the one who is the fundamentally strongest one, and in a 100-meter foot race, the one who is the fastest, and so on. But sports are evolving, and as more and more techniques are tried, tested, and optimized, the competition events themselves becomes more homogeneous. In swimming, there exists something called freestyle, which the name suggests allows you to use whichever swimming style you prefer. But since the front crawl is the fastest technique, we, the audience, end up watching a group of swimmers all doing the exact same thing, trying to just be a fraction of a second faster than the rest of the contestants. And according to the documentary Bigger, Stronger, Faster, baseball players in the last couple of decades have started to optimize specifically for having powerful swings, instead of a combination of pretty good swings but also being fast runners on the field. Now my point is that there's a paradox between the spirit and ideals of sports and sports as entertainment. If the spirit of the sport is to have the best athlete win, then we need rules to clearly regulate how the sport should be performed. That way we make sure people don't do something that is in spirit cheating, and also make sure that random chance occurrences doesn't affect the outcome. But this in turn leads to fewer routes of optimization within the sport, leading to athletes and teams all applying the same tactic and technique as everyone else. Imagine we had an AI that could gather all the data about the athletes and all the conditions for the game. And we had rules covering all potential situations that could occur. This AI should be able to predict the outcome with 100% accuracy. It would be able to predict who can throw the longest, run the fastest, lift the strongest, which team would have the best teamwork to score the most amount of goals, right? The best athlete or team would be the one winning. But if there is no uncertainty of the outcome, then what's the excitement in watching the sport? It would be something akin to being served spoilers for a movie you're about to watch. So this was based on a short essay I wrote recently about the dichotomy between sports and the ideal of sports we have and sports as a form of entertainment in the modern world. Thank you for watching. Take care.